This is Josh 3005 with yet another replica belt review for you guys. Okay, the belt which I'm going to review for you guys is my World Wrestling Federation European Championship belt. Alright, go ahead and get a zoom in here, get a good close up of the belt. And yes, as you can see right there, it has the World Wrestling Federation logo on the top of the belt there. This belt is actually pretty good, well detailed. I liked how they did the design of this championship belt. Too bad the championship belt is not around today, and a lot of great superstars, like a lot of young talent that's, wrestling in WWE right now, I can see some of those guys being great European champions, but as you all know, this belt is now retired, and yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and zoom in here, see some detailing from the belt, and of course you see those flags there. Zoom down on the bottom, and there's some more. I see those 4 flags there. And of course the other 4 flags there. And there's 3 more here. It's pretty cool. And of course, European champion. Yeah, so there's the championship belt. And some information about this belt. This was my 3rd belt which I purchased within my collection. I bought this back in 2002. I did buy it from a wrestling store, which is unfortunately no longer in business right now, which was Main Event Wrestling. I believe they were located somewhere in Charleston, South Carolina. But when I did buy this, the guy who owned the place, practically gave me a really good deal on this belt. I only had to pay $149.99 for this championship belt, which was pretty cool. Because a few other places at the time, were selling it for a little bit more, but kind of glad I was able to get a really good deal on this at the time when I bought it. So yeah, let's go ahead and see some of the other detail on this belt. Of course, these are the 2 side plates right there. You see right there, World Wrestling Federation. This plate right there. Not too sure if you can really see that well, but it's pretty good design there. Skim over to the other side. And of course these 2 plates are the same exact plates, which is on the opposite side of the belt, but it's still pretty good detail. See World Wrestling Federation, and of course the same plate, and of course the World Wrestling Federation logo right there. Yeah. And of course, a few other details in this belt. Like I said in my other reviews, I have never curved any of my belts before, but of course, this is the curve that came on the belt when I got it. And like I said, I'm gonna, keep it the way it is. And I also said I would never do any shaving cream checks on any of my belts, but this one actually has a real flexible strap. I think it's one of my softest straps that I have on any of my belts that I have. And one cool thing about this strap right here is that on the back it has this really, really cool, I don't know if you can see it really good. Let me go ahead and flip it over. It has a really, unique green color to it. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the actual belt that they used on TV actually had the green color to the back of it too. So I guess they want to keep it all true when you, have this. Really cool. Sorry, too fast there. Alright, go ahead and flip it back over. Yeah. And of course, go ahead and name off a few superstars who wore this championship belt. Of course, the very first superstar, God rest his soul, was the British Bulldog. In my opinion, I think he was the best superstar to hold this belt. Being the first person to ever wear this championship. And of course, a few other guys, of course, like like Owen Hart, another, good wrestler who held this championship. God rest his soul. A few other people who wore this championship. Of course, the Hardy Boys wore this. Matt wore it first, and then of course, later on down. Maybe about a year or so down the road, Jeff won the championship. Of course, a few other great superstars like William Regal has wore this title A few other people. Kurt Angle has wore it. Who else? Let me see. I'm trying to get back a little memory block. See who wore this championship belt. Oh, Triple H wore it. Shawn Michaels has wore this championship belt. D'Lo Brown, X-Pac. Of course, Shane McMahon has also wore this championship before. And yeah, and of course the list goes on and on and on. You know, a lot of great superstars has won this championship belt. I don't know. Maybe one of these days, Vince McMahon might decide, let's shake the World Wrestling Entertainment up again. Let's go ahead and bring back the European Championship belt. Which, if they did that, that'd be really, really cool. That'd be nice to see if that ever happens. But just have to wait and see what type of things he'll do. But just want to go ahead and show you this belt real quick. And yeah, oh, by the way, I am going to do more reviews on my other belts. And like I said on the video I did prior to this, that after the review on the European Championship belt, I was going to do a review on my United States Championship belt, which is the WCW version. Which this is my only WCW belt that I own in my collection. Reason why this is the only one that I got in my collection, because I fell in love with this back in the old WCW days. It's a really, really good detailed belt, and I really like this one. And of course, let me go ahead and show you some of those things. This is before. That's way after. Yeah, that is the John Cena spinner belt, United States. This belt is really, really cool. This is one of my other favorite belts, which I have in my collection right now, which I will do a review on this one too. And of course the other spinner, which is the WWE spinner, which is now currently being held by Triple H. Yeah, it spins pretty well. Yep, so I like it really good. And by the way, all my belts are adult size, and I do not own any of those commemorative belts. They're not plastic. They're actually the hard metal. I don't know if you can really hear it, but yeah, they're all real. No commemorative in my collection. Alright, here's my World Tag Team Championship belt, which I will do a review on this one also. And of course, you can't forget the WWE Championship belt. I'll do a review on that one too. So yeah, let's go back to the European Championship. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the review, and before I do go, of course I'm going to go ahead and give off my 5 dedications today. My dedication is going to be for Arowana 865, Sorcery 90, Freaking Yeah Yeah 88, Oeasy 25, and ECW 2006. And yeah, so we'll wrap this up, and you guys have a great day, and aloha.